Ready? Call to order the Winfield Town Council with the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Mike.
Mr. Zach Beaver.
Present.
Mr. Tim Clayton.
Present.
Mr. David Anderson. Miss Amy Blaker.
Present.
Mr. John Derwinski.
Here.
Mr. Nick Bellar.
Here.
Chief Robert Byrd.
Here.
Mr. Tony Clark.
Here.
Mr. Michael Duffy.
Here.
Mr. David Austin.
Present.
Mr. Jeremy Lynn.
Here.
And I am Michael Lambert. Good evening.
Thank you, Michael. First up, we have public comment. Anybody wishing to speak on an agenda item? Seeing none, we're going to move on to citizens requesting placement on the agenda not related to agenda items. Go ahead. If you want to go up to the podium and say your name and address for the record, please.
Hi, my name is,
Hold on one second.
good evening, my name is David Crane. I'm a Lake County resident, 14629 Dewey Street, Cedar Lake, Indiana. I'm here tonight to try and give this board a little bit of a history lesson. I've seen that you guys have had development issues in the newspaper and with one of our state senators bringing forth a bill. I'm a lifelong professional law enforcement officer, retired from the Sheriff's Department, and also a candidate for Lake County Sheriff. I would be a hypocrite if I did not call out where I see public safety infrastructure fractures and issues. I believe before this board can go forward, or your planning board should go forward, you guys should have some kind of plan together for law enforcement, for public safety in general, fire, EMS, and also our schools. Crown Point just built a new Taft middle school to help with the overflow of students. Now we're talking about another project that could possibly bring 4,000 new homes into this community. I think that we need to think really hard on what we can do to make sure that infrastructure is in place before we allow any more building. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So, hey, Zach, just to be clear, those 4,000 homes aren't coming here. They're in Crown Point. So, just to make sure we're clear on everything, we don't have a problem. So it's Crown Point's issue, not a Winfield issue. So, not sure where that information came from. I just wanted to make sure it was clear. Everybody's sitting here. It's not our issue. So, we'll let Crown Point handle that. Good.
Thank you, sir. Organizational matters, appointment of president.
Mr. President,
Open the floor for nominations.
I'd like to nominate Zach Beaver.
I'll second.
We have a nomination and a second. Any other nominations? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? And it carries. Next up, we have appointment of vice president. I'll entertain nominations. I will nominate Tim Clayton.
Second that?
Any other nominations? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Congratulations.
Congratulations to you.
And we're on to selection of newspaper for public notices.
Make a motion for the Times.
Second.
We have a motion for the Northwest Indiana Times and a second by Tim. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? And it carries. Appointment of Town Council President as authorized representative and signatory for NDOT LPA contract documentation and program.
I'd like to make that motion.
We have a motion by Tim
I'll second that.
and a second by John. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the motion carries. On to other council representative appointments for the Lake County Solid Waste Board. Any nominations?
Mr. President, I have been on that board for several years as an FYI for you, so
I will nominate Vice President Clayton,
I'll second that.
a second by John. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? On to Zoning and Planning Commission. I will nominate Tim Clayton, John Derwinski, and Dave Anderson.
I'll second that. Or can I can second that, right? Yeah. We're good.
Second by Dave. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? It carries. Nomination to the Lofts Fire Force Liaison.
I'd like to nominate Zach Beaver.
Second.
Nomination by Tim and a second by Dave. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Community Development Block Grant.
I'd like to nominate Mike Lambert.
We have a nomination by Tim,
I'll second that.
second by John. All those in favor? Or,
Aye.
I'm sorry, any discussion?
No.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Liaison to the Police Department.
I'd like to nominate Zach Beaver.
Second.
Nomination by Tim and a second by Dave. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Nomination to NERC.
I'd like to nominate John Derwinski.
Nomination by Tim, and I'll second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Parks and Events. I'll nominate John Derwinski.
Second.
Second by Tim. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, on to board appointments for the Redevelopment Commission.
If I remember correctly, that the council sits on that board. I'd like to nominate the council again to continue that board this 2026 season.
I'll second that.
Nomination by Tim and a second by Dave. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? To the Stormwater Board. I'll nominate Corey Liss. I'm sorry. Who do you have for Stormwater?
Stormwater, I'd like, the three of us that did it
Okay.
last year.
I'll
Myself,
nominate
John,
Tim,
yeah.
John, and Amy. I'm on the wrong one.
Second.
Second by Tim. Any discussion?
No.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? For the Planning Commission, I will nominate Tim Clayton, John Derwinski, and Dave Anderson.
Second.
And a second by Tim. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? For the BZA,
There's nothing to do on BCA.
skip BZA. For the Sewer Board, I'll nominate Corey Liss.
Second.
Second by Tim. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The Redevelopment Authority.
Yes, I'd like to nominate for the Redevelopment Authority, Pete Metloff, Karen Pimentel, and Lexi Segovia.
And I'll second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? For the Building Court.
for the building corp, I'd like to nominate Trish Smith, Pete Metloff, and Lexi Scovia for that as well.
And I'll second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? And we'll move on to minutes to be approved. We have executive meeting minutes from December 9th and town council meeting minutes from December 9th also.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion that we accept the meeting minutes from the executive meeting of December 9th and the town council meeting of December 9th.
Good motion. I'll second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? On to staff reports. Nick?
You can see the final building stats from, for 2025 on the next sheet. We had a total of 149 new homes constructed, new home permits pulled in the town of Winfield in 2025. I want to commend Tony and his crew at Public Works for the snow removal. I would say Winfield was a step above pretty much everywhere else that I saw this past week. And the ongoing, the smart use of salt, I will say it like that. They definitely have a system down.
Very good. Thank you, Tony.
I'd like to second next thing on that. I've driving these roads at all crazy hours, 3 o'clock in the morning to anywhere to 8, 9 o'clock at night, and these roads have been, compared to everywhere from here to Orland Park, have been great. Comparing it with state and county and some cities that have 10 times the amount of guys that you guys have, these roads have been phenomenal. So appreciate that.
Thank you. And you're up.
Okay, yeah, I mean, all of our trucks are still up and running well. We got all the maintenance done on them. For 5 guys being out there plowing, I think they've done a great job. You know, and then we got our subs that are out in the subdivisions. We've used approximately 600 to 650 ton of salt so far this year. Our quantity for the year was 900. So I ordered the balance of it this week because we're getting low. We've probably got like 300 ton left right now. So we may have to dip into the budget somewhere and order more coming into February, you know, depending on what the snowfalls do. It's just been this light snow that just kind of ices over, so it's a pain in the butt to try to keep clear. But that's done, and then hopefully this will get us through till March when we reorder for the next year. I'm gonna have to up it again because I think in this next year we're probably gonna take over some subdivisions, so we're probably gonna need more salt. But I'll probably have to almost double it. But by the time we get like Aylesworth in here and Latitude in here, but so I'm working on that.
Hey, real quick, you know, there's more snow coming Friday.
I know.
Just wanted to
Believe me,
make
Dave.
that,
Believe me,
wanted
Dave.
to point that out.
It's right here.
Check Paymer's weather page.
Yes. We check
It's a free
As many-
slug.
with the sites as we can.
So we get our own radar?
What's
Just
that?
start investing in
I
our
know.
own radar?
I know. Believe me, I know. So basically, we've done all the maintenance on all the equipment except for the loader. All the oil changes are done, all the greasing's done, all the oil changes, everything. It's all done, so we're ready for spring and the rest of the season. So and that's about it for the Public Works.
Very good. Thank you, Tony. Chief Bird.
I just have to say that I noticed we've got a lot of Boy Scouts in the audience today. And it makes me smile because that's the first uniform I ever wore, was a Boy Scout uniform.
Me
So it's
too.
great to see you guys, you all look sharp, and thank you for being here. Police department's been busy in December. I've seen an increase where we're assisting a number of outside agencies, the state police, the sheriff's department, Maryville Police, going into Lakes and Four Seasons to assist them, whether it's a death investigation, whether it's domestic disturbance, crash investigations. We're happy to do that because they're always there to lend us the assistance that we need. And so our officers have been busy running those types of calls. We also have 8 custodial arrests in December, 3 of them for drunk driving, 2 for possession of marijuana, 1 arrest warrant, 1 domestic battery, and 1 juvenile arrest. And the only other thing I have is a big thank you to Councilperson Amy Blaker for her assistance in getting us a grant from Congressman Ravan's office. It's a $70,000 grant for new body cameras, needed body cameras, because ours are on their very last leg. So thank you very much for your help in that.
Absolutely.
Very good. Thank you, Chief, and thank you, Amy. Appreciate your work on that. I know you were kind of leading the charge on that, so we appreciate it. Chief Firma.
Hello. For 2025, we ended with a total of 870 calls for just the town, 1645 overall. It's on par with the consistent growth of roughly 29% year over year, specifically for the town calls. We're still down to 2 out of the 3 ambulances from the accident that happened in November. We're still working through getting the insurance to finalize that, I hope, in the next coming weeks. The pumper tanker was out of service for just about 3 months due to a bad motor. It's back. It had to be replaced. Total cost of those repairs were just over $45,000. Hopefully in the upcoming meeting with Zach, we can include the equipment replacement schedule to discuss as the equipment continues to age, as we definitely saw with pumper tanker and that catastrophic failure. We basically put the value of the truck back into it, unfortunately, because it's 30 years old. And it is one of the frontline trucks that we definitely need. We have 3 people going through the current fire academy. They just started about a week ago, so they've got the next 5.5 or so months to go before they'll be ready to go and fully response ready. We do have an upcoming fundraising night coming on February 27th at Wendy's, right here on 109th, from 5 to 8. They partnered with us to donate, I think it's about 20% of their overall proceeds from that timeline. So we plan to have a truck out and maybe put a flag up and have some of our guys there and try to get the word out. Other than that, we have the golf outing already scheduled for July 10th. I believe we're going to have tickets for that going on sale probably in the next coming weeks, as it usually sells out pretty quick. So other than that, that's all I had.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. On to unfinished deferred business. Update on 2025 CCMD road projects.
They're substantially complete, but we won't close them out until the spring, so we can make sure everything's all buttoned up.
On to new business. Consideration of contracted legal services with Austin Kuiper Josias.
Nothing's changed.
Very good. Well, we appreciate your work, David, and I will entertain a motion. Thank you for all your help.
Make a motion that we retain the services, legal services of Austin Kuiper Josias.
Second.
David, do we need to authorize signature or anything also, or
If
just?
you approve the contract,
Okay.
you would sign it.
Sounds good. We have a motion by Dave and a second by Tim. Any discussion?
No.
Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Consideration of on-call engineering services with Lintech.
Hello, good evening. Happy New Year.
Welcome back.
To continue,
Any significant updates or changes that you?
same contract since we started.
It was unchanged. I checked it.
I like that. Thank you. Yeah, we appreciate it. I mean, you've been instrumental on the sewer plant, the expansion, and now we're doing the O&M manual and everything, so we
And,
appreciate all your work.
The street department building.
Yeah, right, in the street department building, yeah. So appreciate all your help and getting a lot of our infrastructure up and running, so. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to retain Lynn Tech for 2026.
Motion by Tim,
Second.
second by Dave. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Consideration of on-call engineering services with DLZ.
The only change we made was the update to the inspection rates,
Yep.
like you and I discussed, to try and make it more consistent across the board for the developers.
Very good. This is, we kind of added some blended rates, just to account for some of the nuance as far as when we have people out in the field. And then I think there was a mileage update, which is consistent with
It's
IRS.
IRS, right.
Right, so, I'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion that we retain the services of our esteemed engineers, ELZ.
Second.
We have a motion by Dave and a second by Tim. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Oh, sorry. You got one
Thank you.
opposed.
Appreciate it.
On to consideration of Town Park Amenity Improvement Agreement with Providence at Stonegate Subdivision Homeowners Association.
Late last year, the HOA at Providence at Stonegate approached the town council about sort of a collaboration on installing a fountain in the pond. This is the agreement to do so. In that agreement, the town pays for the electric for the fountain. The HOA pays for everything else.
All right, very good. Yeah, I think this is yes, sir.
They tying into the new electric that we put out there, Nick?
That panel that's back where
Wait,
we
back
tie
in
in
the back
for
there?
Harvest Fest. Yeah, it'll be
Okay.
back there.
I think with this butting up to Randolph Park, it's a good amenity for the trade-off of just paying the utilities to run the pumps, more or
I
less,
agree.
right? So, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion by Tim, and I'll second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Consideration of attesting to confirmation of certification of MS4 general permit and establishment of the MS4 program.
The stormwater ordinance was passed, and the updated one in September of '24. It was adopted to meet items MS4 designation requirements for the town. You may recall, we kind of talked about this. It's just a long process of getting all this set up. The plans and supporting documents that are in your packet today implement that ordinance in accordance with items requirements for MS4 general permit. Certification of these plans and companion documents formally establishes the town's MS4 program, so we are now actively doing it. The setup, all the procedures, everything's ready to go. And in complete compliance with item and their regulatory standards.
Is this the last action of the process?
This is the last action.
Okay, great.
Congratulations.
I don't want to see it anymore.
And Mike's been in tune with this. It's
Yeah.
been a long process.
Yeah, we appreciate all the help and update and all that. And this is just a natural consequence of the changes with the state and our growth and kind of the status of the town.
Your size,
Right,
essentially.
Right. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to confirm the certification of the MS4 general permit and establishment of the MS4 program.
Motion by Tim,
Second.
second by John. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries. Consideration of first reading and adoptive second reading of ordinance number 385 relating to home rental registration and a permitting program.
This is a town council driven initiative. We're seeing a lot of rentals in the community, and just so the town can keep track of the rentals and make sure that they are staying in compliance with community standards, zoning codes, and contributing productively. So this is that whole program. I know Attorney Options looked at it. I don't know if he had anything else to say on it.
No, I've looked at it, and it appears to be what the direction verbally by you all has been.
Well, and I'll add, this is very similar to Carmel, Fishers, and other communities that have passed similar rental ordinances. So I'll make a motion to approve ordinance number 385 in title only, an ordinance establishing the town code title 15, chapter 160 entitled Home Rental Registration and Permitting Program, repealing all town code sections and ordinances or parts thereof in conflict with here all matters related thereto.
Second.
And that's on first reading.
Correct.
We have a motion by Dave and a second by Tim. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye. You want me to, I'll do it?
Yeah.
No, I'll make a motion to suspend the rules and hear ordinance number 385 on the second reading.
Second.
Motion by Dave, second by Tim. Roll call, Mike?
Mr. Zach Beaver,
Yes.
Mr. Tim Clayton,
Yes.
Mr. David Anderson.
Yep.
Mr. John Derwinski,
Yes.
Miss Amy Blaker.
Yes.
Very good.
Make a motion that we adopt ordinance number 385 on second reading and entitled only an ordinance establishing town code title 15, chapter 160 entitled Home Rental Registration and Permitting Program, repealing all town code sections and ordinances or parts thereof in conflict herewith and all matters related thereto.
Second.
Second by Dave, motion by Dave, second by Tim. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Consideration of first reading and adopt a second reading of ordinance 386, adoption of updated parking prohibited schedule. This is just an update to our parking schedule. We have a list of roads where parking is prohibited, and this is an update to that based on the new subdivisions that have come online. Also, trouble areas that have been identified by the street department and the police department. Does that sound right?
Exactly. Yes.
Very good. I'll entertain a motion.
First reading, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we approve ordinance number 386 and ordinance amending and replacing, title only, ordinance amending and replacing town code chapter 74, schedule 1 entitled Parking Prohibited and all matters related thereto.
I'll second.
Motion by Dave, second by Tim. Any discussion?
Mr. President, with these new restricted streets, we will be placing street signs notifying that these areas are prohibited to park on at certain times or at all. So,
Yep.
yes, okay.
It'll be an exercise in signage installation.
Yeah.
It will take some time.
Okay. I just wanted to ask that question to make
Yeah.
sure.
And I think that was one of the issues previously with with the signage, was that there was signage, but there wasn't an enforceable ordinance to back it up.
Correct.
And then in some places, there was no signage, but there was prohibition. So this is, I think we'll also clean that up.
Perfect.
We'll get with Tony and have that rolled out.
Thank you. That was my only question.
Thank you, sir. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Make a motion that we suspend the rules and hear ordinance number 386 on second reading.
Second.
Motion by Dave, second by Tim. Roll call, Mike?
Mr. Zach Beaver,
Yes.
Mr. Tim Clayton,
Yes.
Mr. David Anderson.
Yep.
Mr. John Derwinski.
Yes.
And Miss Amy Blaker.
Yes.
Make a motion that we adopt ordinance number 386 in title only, an ordinance amending and replacing town code chapter 74, schedule 1 entitled Parking Prohibited and all matters related thereto.
Second.
Motion by Dave, second by Tim. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Anybody in the public wish to comment? Treasurer's report, Mike?
Good evening. For your review and consideration and approval, we have 12 pages of claims. If my count is accurate, it's 199 items for a total amount of $2,242,995.59. A large lion's share of these claims are debt payments. So that's why it's so big this month.
Thank you, Mike.
Make a motion that we approve the council or the claims in the amount of $2,242,995.59. $995.59.
Second.
We have a motion by Dave, a second by John. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Our next meeting will be February 24th at 7 PM. I'll entertain a motion